Public comments? Do we have somebody signed up to make a public comment?
Hey, I've not been to one of these before. What's the best way to stand or do that? Or right where you are?
Right where you are, spot.
I'm right here. That's it. 3 minutes. Awesome.
Yes, sir.
So, live, I wasn't saying I was a little bit nervous. So first of all, my name is Mr. Ennis, Rob Ennis. I teach at Hillsborough Junior High. I'm a 7th grade math teacher. I'm here for one specific reason, but I'm glad I'm here. Like, I'll be honest with you, because I've never seen it from this side. I saw it from tagging along with my mom when she had to be up there, right? So I'll say this, I know that it's going to be something that is going to be addressed later on as far as the dress code policy goes, a possible consideration for the employees. At the end of last year, I started thinking about what are the things that I want to have ready for next year for these kids. And I started getting excited about different technology. I started getting excited about different engagement activities we could do. And I really started digging into, like, who are these kids? I was so excited to see them whenever they came to the 7th grade camp. It was like super exciting. But then I also started thinking about what's something I want for myself. And one thing I want for myself is something I've shared with Dr. Brown and Mr. Harvell. And my personal thing is to be allowed to show my tattoos. That's my personal thing. But I also understand that there's other people's opinions as well. As far as dress codes, they've been around since I was in school. My mom used to be the principal. She made us tuck our shirts into our shorts, our gym shorts. Like, I was in the principal's office all the time. Excuse me, assistant principal's office, and because my mom couldn't discipline me, because I would tuck my shirt in. My biggest thing is I know that there was a time and place for that. There was absolutely a time and a place, whether it be safety, whether it be professionalism, whatever it might have been, but there was a time and place. Now, when I go into the principal's office, it's completely different. Mr. Harvell is talking to me all the time about how much he loves my level of engagement, how I can build relationships and make connections with these students, with these parents. And I ask myself, what is the way that I'm able to do that? It's because I'm 100% open with these kids, 100%. They know everything about me, because that's what I want them to give me back. I want them to give me their 100%. I give them mine, I want it back. So I'm able to do that in many different ways, through the smile on my face to the tattoos on my arms. And when I have that parent come in to meet the teacher night, and they see me.
You have 1 minute left.
They see me, and I'm not dressed like that. I'm wearing long sleeves, and I see them have that tattoo, and it's a father. It's a father that doesn't ever want to talk. They want the mom to talk. They sit back. I can make that connection. I say, dude, I like that. Check these out, right? We have that, and no longer is there a barrier. So the one thing that I would say is, I understand that there's policies for a reason. Okay? I understand there's policies for a reason, and I think there should be on tattoos. But I think that we should follow the lead of other districts when they say what's inappropriate and what's not what's obscene. And I'll leave that to the administration to maybe make that decision for the campuses or for the district. What is inappropriate and what is obscene. Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we come to time for you to share what you talked with me about possibly adjusting something in the dress code that all I did was share with you what would be up to the committee to consider.
I think we have to find a way to make considerations to allow some kind of body art that's appropriate, that's not deemed inappropriate in a classroom setting.
No, we are not.
I feel we should.
No, we are not. Why? I agree with Jerry. If you're going to allow the principals to discuss that or to whatever, they're going to be corrupt. They're just going to do one thing for the next thing we know, you're going to have everybody showing tattoos in the classroom. I disagree. Well, because I'm friends with her, and I'm going to say, hey, friend, just let me do a little bit more. I want to get right up at her because she's my friend, but the other ones do.
Well, we would think our principals have enough professionalism that they're keeping things consistent across the board. That's why we...
Tell me a real story now. I just disagree. I don't think it should be changed. I don't think that tattoo stuff, it don't need to be exposed. I know that with different times, I agree. But we don't have to do that. What are you going to tell the third grader? What is that? Oh, it's my grandpa's name. Look. What about that rose? Oh, it's when I met my wife one night stand in the Cantina. What are you going to tell them? You're supposed to teach the kids, not show them about these tattoos.
Yeah, but if the principal makes a recommendation to hire somebody, they have confidence that they're not going to make those type of discussions with a 3-year-old or a 3rd grader either.
How are you going to stop that?
I didn't say you're stopping, but again, you have to trust them in the hiring process. that
That's
they-
right.
that they make
We
those
trusted us
conversations.
right now not to even push that issue. Stop it right. End of the story. So what's appropriate? What are we gonna say? My name is appropriate, or Maria de Jesus over here is appropriate? Or, I mean, what? What are you gonna say? Oh, I got a horse over here. Is that appropriate?
We talked about last time, I was trying to figure out a way to define,
That's right. Define the statement the way it is. Not move it. That's right. We discussed that about a year and a half. No. I just don't think I don't think it looked professional. I don't think it's ethical from the teachers or whoever comes to and say, I'm gonna show my tattoos. I don't think so.
Well, it's not that they're gonna show them, it's just that if it's hot, if it's 105 degrees out there, they can wear a t-shirt.
Then
they have-
what is the purpose then? If they're gonna have to cover them up anyway, then what is the purpose?
The purpose, they have the ability to decide.
They work
if
in
it works.
AC all day, every day.
Yeah, the process in place already for how people dress. This is just part of that process. It just allows the teachers or administration of the hiring process to be a little bit more conscientious that the teachers aren't going to be scrutinized to make sure what they have to
That's right,
buy.
to be conscientious is what you say. Now, even move forward, just leave it the way it is. Exactly, leave it.
because we're not.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
And I don't know the answer to this, I'm asking you, what's appropriate for a pre-K teacher? Is that the same as a high school, or would that be a principal at home? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, certainly the days the children are serving, we help determine appropriate. So whatever, any adult thing, obviously, is going to be deemed inappropriate. The lower grades you go down, for what they're going to see and what they might think that is, sure, would be deemed inappropriate. If they're deemed inappropriate, they have to cover them, just like they do now. So if they're deemed appropriate and harmless, then there's no problem. If there's any question about whether or not it's appropriate, it's going to be inappropriate, and we're going to say, sorry, you have to cover it, and they don't do both, and tell their side of the story, but we're deemed it's inappropriate, then it's inappropriate. And we're in charge.
I think we have smart enough people that are not going to go crazy. You're not going to have somebody that's going to decide all of a sudden today, I'm going to go, now that I can wear a short sleeve, I'm going to go get the tattoo I've always wanted for the last 15 years. That ain't going to happen.
You open it up for everybody. Next thing we know, we're going to have the high school kids out there wanting to come over here, and they won't be allowed to do that. The law in Texas says you got to be 18 to get a tattoo, but the moment you go get it, it says,
I'm not talking about the kids.
we're not talking about
I'm not talking about kids.
That's the next thing. All the teachers,
But
they're all the same.
That's not our
I
job.
just disagree. The board can do whatever they want. I just disagree. I don't think we should do it. I don't think we should even have it open for discussion because it's already set in place. We shouldn't not be even allowed that. Period. But the board can do whatever. I mean, it's 6 of you, 7. It's just me. There's still more of you. If you think this is the way to go, I support it. But I disagree, 100%. All of it. But you're more than me, there's 7. You can do whatever you want.
Anybody else have any questions, discussion, opinions? We do have a motion, a second, so we'll need to call the motion here in a second. Does anybody has anything else they want to clarify or say, or?
So what happens when somebody has a cross and tattoo that's deemed appropriate, but an employee might be of a different religious belief, complains about that? Are we going to have to allow other tattoos, or are we going to have to make that person cover that up? I just think we're opening a can of worms.
So what you're gonna say, well, the tattoos were allowed, but you're not allowing me to do that, to expose that. But I'm allowed, but the board said we can show our tattoos, but I can't show that one. So what, I mean, you open it up to, it's gonna be more, y'all. It's gonna be more and more. We're gonna have to stop it then.
Call the question, let's vote.
Okay, we got a motion, a second to, as I've stated a couple times, consider adjusting the teacher dress code to include body art as deemed appropriate by administration. Motion, a second, we've discussed. All those in favor, please signal by saying aye.
But you ready? You only got 2 to say hi.
Any opposed?
Aye.
Okay,
Or
not pass.